his shirt, igniting speculation that Meza may have given his bib to another runner for a segment of the race.
So it does raise the question.
Yeah?
Why would someone cheat at running a marathon? Unless you were like, because I mean, amongst the people I know who run marathons, not seriously, but who have run it more than once, the goal is to get to Boston, right?
Yeah.
Like anybody can run the Detroit Marathon, but to get to Boston, I believe men have to finish in under 4 hours.
Well, most people we know who run marathons, that their goal is just to finish.
Absolutely. But then some people do
or
it
beat
more.
their time from before.
Right.
The PR.
Set a personal record.
But nobody else cares what your time is.
Right.
Like if Stoney ran a marathon, he came back in and said, I ran in 5 hours, I don't think Heather and I would sit here and go, whatever.
Yeah.
We'd be like, Stoney, you ran a marathon. That's fantastic.
I know.
Because that's what all you're trying to do is finish the race.
Exactly.
In fact, I've always been of the belief that the people who take the longer to run should be celebrated more because they're actually running for a longer period of time.
That's right. You're right.
No one's ever jumped onto that belief.
Time over distance.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a great point.
Yeah, who ran longer? I did. So, haha.
So let me ask you this. I mean, obviously golf leads to more of it in most sports. But come out of the closet. Let's do a confessional here. What have you cheated at?
What have you cheated at?
Yeah, whether it's, somehow getting somebody to take a test for you in school, whether it's moving a ball on the golf course.
Marriage.
Oh no!
I'm just throwing it out. But if you want to confess to that, we're not going to hang up on you.
Yes. You know what? I've never told my wife this, but Jamie and Stoney's time I came clean.
Yes. Come to confession.
Yes.
248-539-9797-97136 is the ticket text.
And by cheating, you mean knowingly misrepresenting, what's the famous Patrick Waugh? If you're not cheating, you're not trying. I mean, in sports, you're gonna get an elbow here and there.
Right. Like in golf, okay? If I the ball in the rough, it's not a great lie. Sometimes in the rough you can't find your ball, and sometimes I have to admit, okay, I know it's my ball, but I'll look at it, make sure it's my ball, and gee, that lie is a little better than it was if that's technically by law cheating.
Rock golfers should improve their lie.
I'm such a below average golfer that I don't think I'm not sure I've ever posted a legitimate 18-hole score because on some hole I'm taking an X.
Right.
So I'm just like whatever. But I mean, if I were playing, PGA rules or USGA rules, I'm sure I've cheated plenty of times. But I've never done it with like money on the line or prize. I've never done that. Absolutely not.
No, I mean, I used to not count everything when I was like younger, teen into my early 20s, and one day I just decided I'm just gonna count everything.
Yeah.
What am I doing here?
Who am I trying to prove it to?
Yeah.
Right. I always say it's not the Masters. It's like if you give people putts on the green.
Yeah.
You give it on that?
Yeah, of course. I mean, my big one used to be like, I've always wanted us to play fair. Let's play a game. What are we trying to do here? But the big eye-opening thing was how much people, when I started playing euchre, would cheat and try to stack the deck.
Really?
Where they put the jack on the bottom, and when they shuffle, they put it to the fourth spot or fifth spot, so that's the card that you turn over and you automatically have a power.
You got to be
It was
pretty
rampant.
You got to be pretty sleight of hand to do that, don't you?
No, it's pretty easy.
Really?
Yeah. And I was just like, why? Why can't we just play the game here? Right? Let's just go by chance.
Because people love to win. The people are obsessed with it, and some people, unfortunately, like this doctor in LA, will do anything just to win.
248-539-9797. What have you ever cheated? I mean, look, we've all cheated board games as a kid.
Right.
I've cheated in reverse as a parent.
Oh, yes.
Just to get the game over.
Yeah.
I'm like, you get Princess Frostine. Congratulations. Let's get this frickin' thing over with.
Well, in golf, some people cheat the other way.
To get their
handicap higher.
Yeah, like Rieger.
That's lame. Well, no, Rieger doesn't have it.
Is Rieger playing golf against Darren McCarty?
Not against them. They're playing together. I don't know what the teams are. It's him, Bogey, McCarty, and Lesson. 8 o'clock. They're probably on their way to Indian right now.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And is there a wager on the line here between McCarty and Rieger? I thought I read something about on this Twitter, there's a handicap question.
I don't know, but that course with all the heather and fescue and all that stuff to play on the newer the course
designed it?
I have no idea. I know it's not a Donald Rose case. I know that's where you're going for. The over-under on Rieger lost balls has to be like 9.
All right.
Yeah, he's going to shoot 130.
Ticket. This is the holiday weekend, which means barbecue time, which means deck time. How's your deck doing? How did it take the rain last night? Well, if you have a wood deck, you know you're going to have to worry about cleaning it, making sure it's all smooth and sanded. You're probably going to do a last-minute stain for your family coming over tomorrow for the 4th. But not if you have Trex decking from Northville Lumber. And if you're thinking of making that change or you're building a new deck, you need to start with Trex decking. You need to start with Northville Lumber because Trex decking for the first time ever is cheaper than wood. That's right, cheaper than wood at Northville Lumber. Trex decking is the ultra low maintenance deck, and for the first time ever, it's cheaper than wood. I've been out there to Northville Lumber. I've seen their amazing selection of Trex decking. You got to do the same. They have a huge warehouse in addition to the lumberyard, which stores all of their Trex decking and is ready for you to put together your own Trex deck. Also, they have experts out there that can help you with design and purchase and everything else. So either stop by Northville Lumber or call them today and pick your price and see the Trex decking that beats wood hands down. Call or stop into Northville Lumber today, Michigan's Trex decking leader and the official lumberyard of the Detroit Tigers radio network. Check them out online at northvillelumber.com.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
This report brought to you by Kowalski Sausage. There is still a crash working to clear in Detroit on Gratiot Avenue North on an East Outer Drive. Keep in mind the traffic signals are reported out there as well. Also prepare for a little bit of a delay within the work zone, 75 southbound approaching Crooks. Michael Kowalski is reminding you that serving size is just a suggestion. So next time you're hungry, trust your gut with Kowalski Sausages. Just tell them Mike sent you. Kowalski quality for over 99 years. I'm Michelle Pena in the WWJ 24-hour traffic center.
The Detroit Tigers play the Chicago White Sox in a day-night doubleheader. Pre-game today at 1:45 on 97.1 The Ticket.
This is Boomer Esiason with the CBS Sports Minute, sponsored by Valvoline. Get the ultimate protection for your ride. Find products at Valvoline.com. On her 30th birthday, Alex Morgan scored the winning goal in the United States 2-1 victory over England in their Women's World Cup semifinal match in Lyon, France. Morgan then creatively celebrated by pretending to sip a cup of tea with her pinky extended. Naturally, with Megan Rapinoe sidelined by a hamstring injury, Team USA again displayed its hallmark resiliency in a tight, dramatic, and physical contest. The biggest moment of the night was provided by American goalkeeper Alyssa Nair. As if to answer criticism from her predecessors, Brianna Scurry and Hope Solo, Nair stopped Stephanie Houghton's penalty kick in the 84th minute to preserve the victory. The U.S. now goes for gold on Sunday, while Britain, which had settled for silver in the Revolutionary War, played for bronze. I'm Boomer Esiason.
Is the car you're driving 2012 or newer? If so, here's something you need to know. Today's newer engines run hotter, making them more vulnerable to carbon buildup, which could affect engine performance. Protect your engine with new Valvoline Modern Engine Full Synthetic, specially formulated to protect cars built 2012 or newer from carbon buildup. Learn more at modernoil.com. Valvoline since 1866. Visit AutoZone now. Buy 5 quarts of Valvoline Modern Engine Full Synthetic and an oil filter for $35.99. See store for restrictions and details.
You love your backyard and the outdoors. Insects love you. The Home Depot and Cutter have just what you need for whatever kind of outdoor lover you are. Personal repellent and Cutter Backwoods Spray for deep woods protection against mosquitoes and more. Cutter Dry Spray or Backwoods Dry Spray that won't leave you feeling oily or greasy. Get any 3 for just $9 for protection. Today is the day for doing and saving on Cutter. Now at the Home Depot. Or saving or doing. July 7th at Select North Las Vegas Last Store for details.
Ciao, Antonio Ruggiero. The Ruggiero family is celebrating its 55-year anniversary at Roman Village and Antonio's, but we're paying it forward back to the community that supported us for 55 years with some incredible anniversary specials at Roman Village and Antonio's. Right now, when you dine in, buy any pasta dish and get 55% off your second pasta dish. La Famiglia Dice Grazie for voting us our magazine's best Italian restaurant of the year. So thank you, and come break bread with us at Roman Village and Antonio's, where we do Italian right.
Good credit, bad credit, no credit. Motown Harley is considering all credit applications. Bankruptcy on speed dial will get you bankruptcy, divorce, even repos. Let Motown Harley Davidson give you finance on a new Harley today. See MotownHarley.com.
What are you waiting for? It only takes an hour for you to have your child's heart screened. Get your kid's heart checked at the Ernst Cardiovascular Center at Beaumont Hospital in Royal Oak. Details at 97.1 The Ticket.
it's like people went to Michigan.
You're a cult?
Well, no, but it's like, how do you know somebody went to Michigan? They'll tell you within the first 15 minutes.
Right.
How do you know someone does CrossFit? They'll tell you within the first. So I did do it for a few years, and I really enjoyed it. And then my body kind of told me, yeah, you probably should stop doing this. But anyway, there was rampant cheating there.
Oh, really?
And it was so stupid because...
Who are you competing with?
Exactly. But you are competing, like a lot of the workouts were timed. Okay?
Don't you try to get like as many reps in as you can in that time?
And there's no rewards. There's nothing. But like, let's say, like one of the workouts would be like, okay, you have to do this, like run a quarter of a mile, do 10 squats, do 10 burpees.
Right.
And do it and do it like 4 times in the fastest amount of time. And so, people would run, and then there's some people who were much better than others.
Sure.
There were people like me and Jay Howard who were always at the end of the pack. And anyway, they would go and then whatever. So there were some people who were really good at it, and some people who weren't. And the whole point was it was a workout for you. It wasn't a workout for them. It was a workout. So why people would cheat at it was but it got to the point where the place I went, where there was one person who it was feeling was notoriously cutting reps, if you will, and therefore their time was maybe better than it should be. So other people complained.
Wow. Oh, Lord.
And so they had to do this whole like, hey guys, it's all for your own good and everything, but you should honor the workout as it's posted. It's like it was the most nonsensical
Did you ever
thing.
confront this person?
I couldn't have cared less because, like I said, I was never competing for like, top honors.
I know.
Like the machine.
Who does that when you go work
But there's a
out?
lot of people that it's all mental. To them, they want to be the best, and if they can finish first and get their reps done before anyone else, to them, they are, look at me, look at what I did.
What is that like? So you go home and you're looking yourself in the mirror. There's no money.
Oh, no.
Like Stoney and I don't think maybe you were there, I forget. There was a cheating episode in our fantasy football league back when we used to work at the old station.
I dropped out of the league because of that.
Oh, you did? Oh. Where the commissioner of the league went back and changed a score. Like, it got to the end of the season, and the tiebreaker was what, total points or something like that. And so the commissioner went back and changed the score of like a week 3 game and bumped up his total by X number of points so that he made the playoffs and somebody else didn't. Right? And it was like,
How did that happen?
well,
I know.
I'm not defending what he did, but at least at that point in time there was money on the line.
Yes.
Whereas the stupid thing I'm talking about, there's no money. There's no pride. Like,
There are people when you play even, golf with your friends if there's no money on the line, or tennis. Like for me, I'm not that much of a competitive person.
Me neither.
I want to go and have fun, get a workout, play,
Right.
whatever. And people were sitting there, well, why are you playing? When you play to win, like the Herman Edwards thing. I said, well, actually, no, I play to have fun.
no, I play to win.
Yeah, I hope I win.
But if I don't win, I don't win.
Exactly.
I don't think I'd feel really good about beating somebody in some sport when I didn't actually beat them.
Right.
Unless there's money on the line. But I don't think I feel good about that either.
I just don't see them. I got an 8. No, you didn't.
Yeah.
That was a 10.
Yeah. And
It's
sometimes
hilarious.
And sometimes I'm playing with people, and I honestly don't know with some people, because I don't think they're like have evil intent. Like, I just think they either lose count, or maybe they don't know how to play legitimately. Like if you hit a ball in the water.
Right, penalty shots.
Yeah, penalty shots and things like that. I'm just like, not so sure about that.
I played in a tennis league a few years ago.
Oh, you told us
I
the
get
story.
guys notorious called everything out Indy was always wrong, and I later found out everybody thought the same thing. He really didn't have good eyes. That was part of it. But still, I mean, nobody, when I was going to say anything, it doesn't make that much of a difference.
Well, your sister plays competitive tennis.
Yes.
My wife plays competitive tennis, and there's certain
There's
certain clubs that they play against where she's like, oh, it's them. Like they know they're
the
cheaters.
cheaters.
Yeah, the cheaters.
Yeah.
So they know that basically there's like a famous line in tennis: when in doubt, call it out.
Yes.
Which is actually the exact opposite of what's supposed to be, which is you can only call it out if you're sure it's out. Like I always say, I can't call that out.
Right.
If I'm not sure it's out, I won't call it out because I'd rather be viewed as somebody who, I don't ever want to be viewed as a cheater.
I mean, then there's times you play where a person serves, they think it's out. You play it, and they say,
Oh, yeah.
I thought my serve was out. Why did you hit it? I thought it was in.
But like Vijay Singh, who is, he's in the Hall of Fame, right? Or he will be one day. He's won multiple majors. He's at his peak, one of the top 4 or 5 golfers in golf. Is always going to be known as a cheater.
Right.
Because of one thing that happened when he was playing on the Jamaican tour, right? Fiji.
I think it was.
Well, he's from Fiji.
Yeah, but I think it was somewhere over there.
In the South Pacific. Yeah.
But like this guy, the reason we're talking about this doctor from Los Angeles, in the 70-year category for Los Angeles Marathon, was disqualified because he cheated. He finished an hour ahead of the second place guy. That's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, why cheat?
Hour and 17 minutes.
Oh, sorry. I gave him the benefit of the doubt.
Well, why cheat? In this guy's instance, he could say he's the fastest marathon runner ever at that
Right,
age.
he set the record.
Yeah. I get it.
But he didn't. It's
Right, exactly.
What are you doing?
You go to bed at night, but you know what happened unless you said, fool them.
Maybe that's part of the game, is getting away with it.
Well,
right?
It's like anything else. Why do people, try to rob banks?
Well,
If they can get away with it.
But yeah, but some people are destitute and they need the money. Other people, like Winona Ryder, was a famous Hollywood actress.
Right.
And then she was caught shoplifting multiple times, right?
Why did Craig Monroe try to steal
Steal a belt when he was playing for the Detroit Tigers. Doesn't make any sense.
No.
So maybe it's just like the thrill of, I don't know, trying to get caught. All right, Tony is here. He's got a sports update coming up, including the results of yesterday's World Cup game between Team USA and England. Coming up after the update, we are going to play a little game called I Know More Than Skip Bayless for Tigers Red Sox tickets on July the 6th. That's this Saturday at 4:10. That should be a pretty good-sized crowd to see the Red Sox in town. And we have a pair of tickets to give away to that. And we're going to do that by playing I Know More Than Skip Bayless. If you'd like to play, we'll take the first two callers right now at 248-539-9797.
WXYT FM and WSYT HD1 Detroit. The radio.com sports station. Sports headlines. All day, every day. This is 97.1. The Ticket. Brought to you by Buff Wayland Chevrolet. Thunderstorms that rumbled through the Chicago area forced the Tigers game against the White Sox to be rained out last night. That contest will now be made up as part of a doubleheader that will take place on September 27th. The Tigers and White Sox will open up that now three-game series with a doubleheader later today. Daniel Norris gets to start in Game 1 for Detroit. Rookie left-hander Tyler Alexander gets the starting nod for the Tigers. In Game 2, you'll be able to hear both of those games right here on The Ticket. In their first game since the death of pitcher Tyler Skaggs, an emotional Los Angeles Angels team would defeat the Texas Rangers last night 9-4. Kristen Press and Alex Morgan each would net goals to lead Team USA to a 2-1 victory over England in yesterday's semifinal round win at the World Cup. Following the game, the U.S. women once again were accused of being arrogant by their critics, which former Team USA standout Kate Margraf said recently on her ESPN podcast is just simply a byproduct of the way the U.S. is playing.
I actually think their game plan of let's go hard, let's press teams, let's score, and let's reduce the back is their game plan. And absorb pressure. So they're getting that right. They actually are sticking to their game plan, which may not be like beautiful game of soccer. Totally understand that, but they're getting it done. And in the end, as a player and as a USA fan, that's really what matters most.
Team USA will now face either the Netherlands or Sweden in Sunday's championship game of the World Cup. Dallas Cowboys running back Ezekiel Elliott met with NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell yesterday in New York City, a meeting that concerned Elliott's recent brush with the law back in May at Las Vegas Music Festival. As a repeat offender, Elliott could be suspended multiple games by Goodell for the start of the upcoming regular season. From the Ticket Update Desk, I'm Tony Ortiz. For more, go to 971theticket.com.
Not that I can remember. It's time for I Know More Than Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless, of course, is the host every day of The Unrelenting on Fox Sports 1.
No, it's Undisputed.
Undisputed, along with Shannon Sharp. Is Rob Parker still on that show?
Occasionally.
Occasionally is, our friend Rob Parker. Anyway, so we are going to play I Know More Than Skip Bayless. Skip famously did not know who Paul Ryan was back when Paul Ryan was the Speaker of the House and a one-time vice presidential candidate. What's Paul Ryan doing these days?
He's laying low.
Laying low. All right, so we're going to get two contestants on the line, and we're going to give you names. And you're going to go back and forth until somebody gets a name wrong or whoever gets the most right. I just combined the rules of hot potato and Skip Bayless. I apologize.
It's okay.
We're each going to give you 5 names, and whoever gets the most right out of 5 will win. Piston guard. Important notation there that if it's a local player, you have to tell us what team he plays.
Yes.
Josh in Ann Arbor is our first contestant. Hello, Josh.
How you doing?
Good, buddy. How are you?
Not too bad.
And you're going up against Eddie from Milford. Hey, Eddie.
Hey, how's it going today, guys?
Good. How are you?
Good.
All right. I'm going to be giving to Josh. Stoney will be giving to Eddie. And whoever gets the most right out of 5 will win the Tiger ticket. Sound good?
I'm good.
All right, Josh, you get to go first. Ja Morant.
NBA player for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah! Good job. 1 for 1.
Way to go. All right, Eddie, here we go. Jack Hughes. Jack Hughes.
NHL player.
That's right.
Correct. He was number 1 pick in the draft.
1 to 1. We go back to Josh. Damon Harrison.
Snack. Defensive lineman, Lions.
That was awesome.
I think we would have just accepted Snacks.
I know.
I think Snacks would have said it all for me. 2 to 1.
Eddie, keep it going. Eric Bakich. Eric Bakich.
He a basketball coach?
That's baloney.
Nah, wait a baloney. You were close. He's the Michigan baseball coach. Normally we wouldn't know, but because he went to the College World Series, we figured you might know that.
All right, it's 2 to 1 in favor of Josh. Josh Adam Silver.
NBA commissioner.
That's why I lead 3 to 1.
All right, Eddie, you need us to stay in the ball game. Gary Woodland.
PGA Tour golfer.
Yes! All right, it's 3 to 2 in favor of Josh. Josh, you can take a pretty commanding lead here. Naomi Osaka.
Tennis player.
That's right.
Yeah! Knows his stuff.
4 to 2, he definitely
He got
does.
upset in the first round.
Out.
Yes. All right, Eddie. Dave Rexroth. Dave Rexroth.
Back to personality.
He's the one.
No. Incorrect.
Oh, come on.
I know, Heather, it's ridiculous.
Sometimes too specific, Hurts.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's actually on Channel 7.
He's a
the
weatherman.
weather forecaster
Sorry.
on Channel 7.
Yes.
And unfortunately, by getting that one wrong, that gives Josh an insurmountable lead. So Josh has won the Tiger Red Sox tickets. Eddie, thanks for playing. Have a great 4th. Josh, congratulations. Hang on the line, all right?
Thank you.
Thank you. Hang on the line. We'll give you back to Paul Serra, our producer. Josh in Ann Arbor has won a pair of tickets to the Tigers take on the Red Sox this Saturday, July 6th at 4:10. The first 10,000 fans receive a Miguel Cabrera bobblehead picture frame. For tickets, visit tigers.com or call 866-66-TIGER.
Always a riveting game. I like this.
It may be, I might want to point out to Josh that you may need to pick those tickets up on the early end today. I don't know what the deal is for pickup the rest of the weekend. Seeing as the weekend starts today.
We are open Friday's a normal day around.
Exactly. I'm working, Heather's working, Greg's working, Paul's working. It's normal. Of course it is. But you know what I mean. The 4th of July and Christmas around Michigan, just everything kind of slows down, which I have no problem. I think it's great.
When the holiday is like on a Thursday, like
best.
tomorrow,
Tuesday or Thursday is the best. Wednesday's the worst.
Friday should be a company holiday, no matter what company you work.
It is for a lot of people.
I know.
Yeah.
Not ours.
No, because we honor America by working.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Or at least you will.
Stoney, you have been known to spend some time up north.
Yes.
Heather, you've been up north.
Oh, yes.
Bev, you've been up north. I was up in beautiful Glen Arbor for the last 4 days. We took our it's now become kind of an annual trip. This is the 3rd year in a row we've gone up there. We love it. It's a beautiful little town. It's fantastic.
Have you ever thought about altering, going different places?
Oh, we've gone to different places.
Yeah, okay.
I think so. Have you ever thought about trying to buy something?
No.
No, God, no. Please.
I mean, different places.
I make pittance. No, but it's very laid back.
Yep.
The west side of the state on Lake Michigan is just spectacular.
It's great.
It really is. I mean, the sunsets are amazing.
And especially this time of year when it's 10 o'clock and it's still a little
Still
early.
light outside. I know. I took a picture at like 10:10, and it was still, the sky was this brilliant color of like pink and red, and it was awesome. But anyway, people who live here and lived here long enough know that, and it's one of the great parts about Michigan. I know yesterday on the show you guys did, or Monday, whatever day.
Monday, yeah.
What's the best part of living in Michigan? And I think the obvious answer is the west side of the state, or just
Yeah.
anything on Lake Michigan. I just general attitude is, sorry, right? Like we went, so we were we went to this place where it was like kind of a park area where you could bring food, outside food in. So what we did, it was like this wine bar where you could buy wine there,
Right.
but then you could bring in outside food to eat because they didn't serve any food.
Okay.
So we went there. We're sitting. It's like a backyard. They have like badminton and cornhole and stuff like that. And we ordered pizza at a local pizza place. So
Right.
we're like, okay, it'll be 20 minutes. Great. So my oldest two kids went to the pizza place to pick up the pizza, and then me and my youngest daughter walked down to the supermarket to get stuff to make s'mores because we have these campfire things. So we're like, great. So we ordered 2 pizzas, okay? A large cheese and a large half pepperoni, half mushroom. Okay. I gave my daughter $40 in cash because I figured I'd use my credit card at the store to get the some more stuff. So I walked down to the store, I get the some more stuff, and we're walking back towards the place, and my phone rings. It's my daughter, and she goes, Dad. And she was kind of very, very embarrassed. She's like, Dad? Yeah? She goes, we don't have enough money. I was like, what? You don't have enough money? I gave you $40.
How much could a large pizza
For 2
be?
pizzas. And so I walk into the place, and my daughter's 15, my son's 13. She was very sheepish because it's like if you like
believe me,
if you try a credit card, the credit card gets rejected, right? You're like, that shouldn't be. So I walk in, and there's this woman there, and she's probably 20 years old. She's just working the register, and I said, how much are these pizzas? She goes, well, the large cheese is $18, and every additional topping is like $3.
Oh my!
And I was like,
Oh my gosh.
$3 for 15 mushrooms.
yeah. And I was just like, are you kidding me? And she goes, no. And I said, and then I got it, I got kind of indignant, but also like, you're at the mercy of up north.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, do you get a lot of complaints about this? She goes, yeah, we do. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, what am I supposed to say?
You feel like you're at the
We don't
airport.
want your pizzas. But I'm not going to send them back.
Right.
Our whole night is contingent around eating these pizzas at the place we already are. I'm not going to, if I walk back to Kristen, I'm like, screw it. We're making sandwiches, But like, there's places like that. I'm sure there's another place up there, and they go, and there's a sign up there saying, sorry, we can't take credit cards,
Right.
cash or check only.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, sorry, you can take credit cards.
You just don't want
choose
to.
not to take credit cards because you don't have to.
Right.
I mean, that's when you know you've made it, is when you're like, sorry, you don't like it? Guess what? There's a line of 20 people outside who are more than willing to take your seat.
Yeah.
It's like where customer service goes essentially directly out the window because you don't need customer service because people will keep lining up anyway.
It's our place, our rules, our game.
You don't like it?
Yeah.
Tough.
Yeah, exactly.
I would love to get to that point in my life where it's like, this is terrible. Okay, sorry. Have a nice day.
Yeah, exactly.
Next. It's an amazing position to be in. Like I went to a restaurant once, a local restaurant that does very well, and I've been there since. And I remember I was there with my wife, and we were there with 2 friends, and we ordered chicken tenders, or like an appetizer,
Right.
chicken tenders. And I bit into one, and it was raw. It was raw. And I, complained, and they brought the manager over, and he basically said, oh, I'm really sorry. I mean, raw chicken is grounds for a free meal.
Yes.
And maybe a few free meals.
At least a free appetizer.
Oh, no, they didn't charge you for the appetizer.
Oh, okay.
Which was raw. I'm like, oh, you didn't? And like that was their act
Right.
of generosity. We're not going to charge you for the raw chicken we served.
It's disgusting what some
It's just-
places
it's
do.
amazing.
Like, there's a very popular chain restaurant right now that they do it's like a $3.50 markup if you want a Caesar salad.
No.
And you got to pay for, the salad doesn't come with the dinner, which is a huge red flag for me.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Right.
It seriously costs you 10 cents.
But if you don't take it, then it's like, okay, well, guess what? We have a table for 5 waiting in the
Right.
lobby. So
Well, the
goodbye,
sheet-
Millikins. We'll bring in the Johnsons.
Well, this is the whole sheet mentality, though. The sheet
Right.
caused this to happen.
Right.
Like,
Well,
you should
but
get like a campaign, like start a Facebook page that gets this pizza place up there.
But you know what that'd be like, Gov? It'd be like the conversation we had 2 weeks ago about travel sports. Every parent I've ever talked to is like, oh, I hate the concept of travel. I'll never do it. And then they all, one by one,
Do it.
line up and do it.
Yeah.
Myself included.
I mean, so just like Lions
Yeah.
fans. I mean,
Well, it's like the cost of
people
things.
should stop going to the games.
Yeah, I
You ever
mean,
hear that?
No, never. That's a great idea.
and they don't. Yeah, you're right. Lions free. You're not Lions free.
No.
You're liars.
Right. Liar free.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's like, you know,
Oh, my biggest question I have, is pizza at least good?
it was pretty good.
All right.
But it
In
wasn't
fact, we found
$25.
some